Whew. All right. Am I the asshole for refusing to help my brother after he lost everything?
Yeah.
There's a clear answer of yes right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Unless his brother is a dickhead. But even then, I'd probably help my
That's
brother.
still your brother.
Yeah, it's probably still.
Yeah.
Okay. I, 30 male, grew up with my older brother in a pretty poor household. When we became adults, he hit success before I did. He got a great job, started making serious money, bought expensive cars, took luxury vacations, and never missed an opportunity to remind everyone how well he was doing. At first, I was proud of him. Then the comments started. Every family gathering became a joke about my salary. If I drove an older car, he'd laugh. If I couldn't afford a trip, he'd make a comment about it. He loved reminding people that he was the successful one. I won't lie, it bothered me. Over the years, I kept my head down, worked hard, and eventually built a comfortable life for myself. Then, last year, everything flipped. A bad investment and some terrible financial decisions wiped my brother out. Now he's drowning in debt. A few weeks ago, he called me and asked if I could lend him a large amount of money to help him get back on his feet. The thing is, I could actually help him, I just don't want to. So I told him no. He said family is supposed to be there for each other. I reminded him that family wasn't very important when he was using every holiday dinner to make fun of me. Now my parents think I'm being cold and holding grudges. Maybe I am. But part of me feels like this is the first time in his life he's actually had to face consequences without money protecting him. So, am I the asshole?
Absolutely, man.
Really?
You need to grow up.
Really?
Yeah, my brother is my brother. And would I be salty or would I be angry that my brother constantly makes jokes at me? Yeah, I would be.
But it sounds like he also didn't break bread with you.
Yeah, sure. But I don't believe fighting fire with fire. And you as my brother, I might not like you, but you have my undenying loyalty. If you ever need me, I'm there for you. Would I like...
Even if I sneak this to you your entire life?
That's my brother, man. That's my brother.
I sneak this to you your entire life, never showed you no love, and now I'm your brother?
But think about it like this. This would be a great opportunity for me to create a better relationship with my brother.
That's true.
I'm not salty or petty or angry enough to not see this as an opportunity to have a great relationship with my brother. Maybe we started off on the wrong foot, and I was hurt by it.
30 years old.
And I was hurt by it, But what I'm saying is, if somebody is in need of my support, and they, in this case, is my sibling, and they have nowhere else to look, I'm not going to tell them to kick rocks. I will let my God be the one who judges him for the way that he treated me, but I will forgive him similar to how I would have wanted to be received if it was the other way around.
It sounds easy, but it's very pent-up aggression is real. This is years of trauma built.
Sure.
I can see him saying kick rocks easily.
I can see it happening too, but is it the right choice? I don't think so.
And depending on this guy, the way, there's a little bit of missing context of their relationship per se. It's more so just it seems like this person's older brother just used their relationship as an opportunity to brag about his life and enjoy his life further. And now is realizing that he can't enjoy that life without a large amount of money. And he's asking the brother that he was shitting on his whole life to give him. I'm saying kick rocks, bro.
Would you say kick rocks?
Kick the fuck out of here.
That's your brother.
Yo, L.A. Capone. Remember that famous bar?
If we can't break bread, we fake.
I had one more buck on my plate. It was me and bro. We was in the stove. Both of us got 50 cent cake.
I have to support how I know.
I'm just saying, bro. What happened to loyalty? What happened to actual being brothers? What happened to actions speak louder than words? I feel like you can have a sibling or you can have a person who's biologically related to you, but if they show no signs of loyalty and love to you your whole life,
it's not his whole life though.
I mean, it seems like it.
No, it's when he got up. That's when he started shitting on people. But
we don't know the backstory.
They're broke together.
We don't know how they were when they were broke together. Maybe they were on opposite sides too. Then who knows?
No, but he had pride initially when his brother got some bread.
Yeah.
So that means there's some sort of relationship there.
And then it slowly faded away. It slowly faded away. And that goes back to me saying before, you don't break bread with me, I don't break bread with you. Kick rocks. Get out of here.
It's different.
When I was down and you were up and laughing in my face, where were you?
Yeah, that's not my friend though. This is my brother.
Still.
It's not the same.
I don't deserve to live a good life and you do?
If it's somebody who is replaceable in my life, sure, I will make the case that, I don't need to give you anything. I don't owe you anything. But if it's somebody like a sibling, Even I would extend it to certain cousins that I'm really close to. Not all of them. Not all of them.
Hell no.
But you are my blood. You are my family. I was gifted to have you as a sibling. And it might not have looked like that. But right now, when my brother comes to me for help and I have the means to do so, it's just a decision based off of, am I salty? Because he never said he couldn't afford it. He just doesn't want to give it to him
Said
because
he has it.
Yeah,
he
he
has
does
it.
have it. He can afford it. He just doesn't want to give it to his brother because of how he feels in the past. I'm not saying what he felt is wrong. I'm not denying him of how he feels. But what I'm trying to say is this is a perfect opportunity to step on the right foot with your brother and create a great relationship. If
I
you're
think that was already passed. We already passed that opportunity years ago.
no, it's never impossible in my opinion. Like if it's my brother, I'm going to try to fix and mend the relationship. I only have as many as my parents provided me with. I'm not going to cut them off.
Yeah, but it takes some
My
effort.
sibling reaches out to me, fam, okay, I'm always going to reach back. That I was blessed to have.
Imagine I'm your sibling. I'm asking for a handout like this, and then I said, "Thanks, fuck nigga," or some shit like that. Are you gonna do it again?
That's a
Why are you
different
putting that?
circumstance.
I'm just saying, like this is the type of character that's being written in the story per se.
That's
Right?
not the case.
If that is
man.
to happen,
Yeah.
would you feel like
I would be slighted. I would be
That's- you're
slighted.
just
No,
throwing yourself-
I would feel some type of way. But usually, and this,
digging your
I'm
own
pretty
grave.
sure you would agree with me. If you provide somebody with something, they are generous. They're not gonna say, "All right, fun nigga." Who says that?
You say that, you'd be surprised.
No, that's not. That is such a unique case of such a low like the percentage of that happening is so. If your brother needs you, and you
But it
guys
falls in
never
line
had
with
a
the
great
character
relationship.
that's being portrayed in this story.
Yes,
It
but
falls in
you don't
line.
know what people are like when they're down, fam. They're not gonna if I'm already at a position where I'm looking up, asking for help, and that person helps you, I'm not gonna be like, hey, fuck you, nigga. I'm gonna be like, thank you for the support.
Maybe not that. Maybe he comes back and says, "Yo, I need another lump sum."
Then that's
you can
that's a
take
conversation.
advantage of it,
That's a
basically what I'm
conversation to
saying.
happen afterwards. But that's not what we're talking about right here. In
just
this
saying.
scenario, we're talking about a one-off case of your brother being down because of decisions that he made
Mm-hmm.
and him coming to you for support and if you're willing to help him. If we're talking about future cases of if he's requesting more, that's a different scenario.
Fair enough.
I'm talking about right here, right now. One time, my brother asked for my help. Am I willing to give it to him? Yes or no? That's the question. And I said,
But you're not.
yes.
You got to add the context of the story, though.
And it's because my brother in the past wasn't good to me. I'm a 30-year-old man. Even though I've dealt with the trauma and there's stuff that hurt me, there's things that are more important than what's going on in my mind. My brother could be homeless. Just because I am sad, I'm not going to let my brother be on the streets. And that's not the case for this one. I'm not sure how bad his brother is. But if somebody needs my help, I'm not going to let my petty emotions be the reason I don't support them. I'm not like that.
I think petty emotions is one way of framing it, but it sounds justified in this guy's mind. He was being shitted on his whole life.
You can justify
pent-up
it. I'm not
aggression.
saying
That's
you
bottled up.
can't.
That's
You can
bottled up
justify the
pressure.
situation. I'm not saying
the,
you can't.
The pressure bottled up into this point, and now he's releasing it in this form of "fuck you." You don't deserve this.
You gotta come to peace.
Yeah. Like you sound angry.
The one
Like, I'm not-
detail we're overlooking is the fact that your parents are now involved in saying, "Yo, you're wrong." If you're 30 years old, how old can your parents be, and how much time do they
I'm
have
just
left?
thinking that in there. What the fuck?
Huh?
I'm just thinking that in there. The parents have. This is the younger sibling.
Yeah.
He's 30, and the parents are still around telling you.
And saying, "Yo, you're wrong." You got to come to peace. The best thing about being out when we're 30, our age right now.
Why you
telling
age
people my
doxing
age?
me, bro?
Why you telling people
Why you
my
age
Who do you
doxing?
want to act young for?
Don't worry about.
23.
Don't worry about that. I'm not an ung fam. Don't
Nigga,
tell me my
I'm born
age.
05.
Please, we're grown men.
I'm just
Okay.
saying.
We know who Snarl Lathan is.
You do.
I don't.
I love Snarl Lathan.
Listen.
Loving basketball? Huh? Anyway.
Make your
Uncle alert. Uncle alert.
Make your.
Anyway. You gotta come to peace. The best thing about being our age is, and it sounds like he's out. You guys are both out the house. You're out the house. You don't have to deal with this relationship or this banter constantly. You can have your moment and do whatever you want with your time, but to please your parents means much, much more than whatever this petty relationship is. So if you have it and you're willing to give it and it does not put you in the red, give it up just to please your parents. If he gets back up and he acts like his old ways, you know all that's insecurity. Because you seen when he was down and how he was acting. He didn't have the bravado when he was down. He's asking for a handout when he was down. So when he gets back up and the bravado returns, just know you pleased your parents.
Let me ask you guys a question, and we'll end on this note, okay? Let's say you had a brother, and you both actually do have brothers, and you are the younger sibling, your older brother, you guys grew up, not the best relationship, and then you guys grow up, get out of the house, and he always mistreats you, right? Fast forward, your brother comes to you for support. He'll be like, hey, X, I need blah, blah, blah. Can you give this to me? And let's say it does not destroy you financially. What are you saying? Are you going to give it to him because he needs support, or not give it to him because of your past relationship with him?
So basically, the same am I the asshole?
Correct.
Scenario, yeah.
What would you do?
I'm going to tell him to kick rocks. Straight up. Kick rocks. I already cut ties with you years ago, it seems like. So why are you coming to me now? Kick rocks. Get out of here. Enjoy the streets.
Okay.
Family's all you got. If you can support and know, because if something bad happens from stress or from the cycle of life, and you just told him to kick rocks, you're gonna feel horrible about it for the rest of your life. So for the sake of your parents, for the sake of your family, give it. Doesn't matter what your relationship is. If you got it, you can give it, and it doesn't put you in the red.
Mm-hmm.
Provide that, because it's gonna feel much, much worse if something happens to your sibling and you're not there to support. Yeah, you're gonna deal with that for sure.
I don't know, man. I disagree. I feel like if that person is a shitty person and the parents are siding with the shitty person, the parents are shitty too. Fuck them too.
Yeah,
Just
I don't
being real.
agree with that.
I'm being real.
Parents are always want to support their kids, fam.
If my parent is supporting my shitty, horrible sibling,
Yeah.
fuck them.
No, but as a parent, you love your kids, and you always want to see
Right.
them in the best of life.
But you gotta also be objective about a situation. That there's one person that's right and one person that's wrong. You don't side with the person that's wrong.
So your parents should think that the kid should just be out there in the streets?
You can do whatever you want to help him, but don't drag me into it if you know that he's an asshole to me. Just don't do that.
Okay.
What a horrible parent.
Respectfully, I disagree.
I just feel like if you're a parent if you're dragging your other child into the mud with your shitty child, you're a terrible parent. Like, what are you doing? Have some sort of sanity in your family, at least.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Fair.
I think he's the asshole, to be honest. I think he's justified, and history, the track record speaks for itself. That's all I got to say about it.
You deal with your emotions. If that's your brother and that would help you and benefit your family, and you're able to build back up, give it for the sake of your family. And if you don't want to be put into that situation, you're going to have to deal with that emotions eventually.
And I echo that sentiment. Simple.
Guys, comments. Let us know. Do you have a fucked up brother or sister out there? Is you shared history, shared experience you can share with us in the comments below? We're the Coffee Break Podcast. Always 10 out of 10 Am I the Asshole. We'll see you next time.